Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. My name's Kieran. If you're new to the channel, this is Pauline. Today we're going to be in the Lodore area. The first ever waterfall that you'll see me photograph is the Lodore Falls, and it is quite something. You might be thinking you're a little bit higher than where you were before, and that is true. That's because I shot that shot before filming my intro. Don't know why. I just did. There was lots of people around. That's why. I get nervous vlogging in front of people. Anyway, so if you're new to the channel, stick around. We have some good stuff on here. As you can see, autumn is in full swing, prime right now, and we are in the Lake District. Lodore Falls, beautiful. Check it out. Good morning and welcome to Lodore Falls. Check it out. We have autumn, we have very slippery rocks, and yeah, an amazing amount of flow. Now I'm just going to try and make my way back over to the tripod and I'll show you what I've got lined up. Okay, so you're now looking at what I'm looking at, and we've got this section of water coming in down this bottom corner here, leading into these two rocks, which are leading onto these rocks, which are then stepping their way up the entirety of the waterfall. It'd be perfect if this branch here wasn't covering this top section. That would make it absolutely perfect. I'm not going to do anything funky with shutter speeds or anything like that. I'm just going to capture the autumnal feeling. It's not about the waterfall, it's just about that autumn. And that looks absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up around the top of the waterfall and go photograph the river a little bit higher. But this one, absolute beauty. I was only saying in last week's video, / complaining slightly, about how Scotland has these ancient forests that are covered in moss. And if you come to some parts of the Lake District, you get that. Ancient parts of forests that are covered in moss and contrasted against that autumn orange is just absolutely breathtaking. It's like that one section of tree just there. It looks beautiful. And if that was my kind of style, I think that's the kind of shot that I would capture. But it's really not. So I'm going to head a little bit higher and see if we can find this waterfall. I know we've already done Lodore Falls and it's not as big as Lodore, but it's still quite nice. It's still quite nice. It's not far to go either. That waterfall that you just saw, epic, absolutely epic, but on the wrong side. The trees above it weren't quite autumnal enough, but that's quite a beautiful little view, isn't it? But I think it's not quite there for an image to celebrate the beauty of autumn. So we're going to head a little higher and see what else we can find. Okay, so the heavens have opened, as you can see, but the waterfall that we were meant to take a picture at, yeah, bit of a washout, but I know, terrible. Anyway, so it was a bit of a washout. It was way too much water, and yeah, wasn't much of a photograph. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head on to possibly one of the best views of Skiddaw / Keswick / Derwentwater that I've seen for autumn, for this time of year. It would have been ideal to get this at sunset, but due to weather conditions and you know, work on Monday, there was no chance to get it that way, so fingers crossed this time. The way down to this viewpoint though, not for the faint-hearted. Not for the faint-hearted at all. This is the view I was talking about. Look at this. Isn't that not absolutely spectacular? Like, absolutely spectacular. All apart from that tree. That tree right there that just gets in the way. Ruins it for everyone. The temptation is strong to remove it. But I won't do that. I won't do that, ladies and gentlemen. I won't do it. So I'm going to have to try and find a way around, get in my shot with my framing and my view. Maybe that's it right there. That could work. Absolutely beautiful. So in the interest of not damaging nature, i.e. taking out that tree, which is so tempting, so tempting, I'm gonna see if I can climb down this face a little bit to see if I can get a different viewpoint, different perspective that isn't so dangerous. See, I found it. A little spot just down here. You come on over, I'll show you what it is. So look at this view just there. Across this heather, got all the trees coming around, maybe over that way a little bit more, so you've got a bit more of this bank. Absolutely beautiful. Now at sunset, when I did hope to get this shot, that would have been so much nicer. But, you know, you can't have it all. To share this location with you is enough, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to get the shot, and then yeah, let's see how well it can turn out with a little bit of colour grading. So it's that horrific bright light. I might have slightly oversold this location, but that I think is because of the time of day. But I'm going to show you what I'm looking at anyway. So I've got Skiddaw centralised in the middle. I've got some beautiful light up on the hillside there. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Autumn colours for days. Autumn colours for days. And I'm actually going to capture this because that light is pretty perfect right now. So I'm going to drop down that exposure, make it look really dramatic, and then boom, captured. I've just missed it. Nightmare. Hopefully that light's going to come past because that was beautiful. I think I've got another patch of light coming in this way here. So I'm just going to wait for that light to hit this bank just over here, and then hopefully get that shot again. Hopefully when I get this back into Photoshop, I'll be able to do some color grading and make it look a little bit less middle of the day, because it's ruined it really. But leaving this afternoon at 2 o'clock, so what can you do? But you can only imagine what it would look like with the sun setting in that direction over there. The side light on Skiddaw, the lights turning on in Keswick, and just gorgeous golden glow on these woods. It would be pretty spectacular. But I think for this week's vlog, that is going to be all, because it's time to go and get some food, pack up the car, pack up everything that we've brought today, and head off back over to the northeast. This is going to be my last visit to the Lake District in a while. I love the Lake District, absolutely love it. But where I'm moving to next is like this Lake District, but on steroids. Everything is much bigger, and it's not America. It's not America. But yeah, I will see you again soon. Have a lovely week, people, and peace out. Bye, Pauline. She said bye. Bye.